So Maria, first of all, I want to know what exactly is this hyperbaric?
Okay, let's start with that. We all, I think of Michael Jackson probably when we first hear that.
Exactly.
But what the therapy does and how it looks, yes, indeed, you enter a chamber that is pressurized and you are breathing oxygen under increased pressure. So usually treatments that are done in the clinics require you to breathe 100% oxygen under increased pressure, usually ranging from 1.5 to say under 3 atmosphere absolute, unless it's a severe case of decompression, let's say, but we can maybe speak about it later. And what it does, so there is two components to the therapy. There is increased oxygen and increased pressure. And this is where it's important to understand the difference between just breathing extra amount of oxygen. So our blood is, for example, me and you now, probably if we test ourselves with oximeter, we would reach, we would say probably around 97, 98% oxygen saturation of our blood. Breathing oxygen, additional oxygen, we would perhaps reach 100%, but this is our limit on the surface as we are now. With hyperbarics, the pressure helps to dissolve that additional oxygen into our plasma that becomes powerful carrier of it to our cells later on.
Interesting. I'll tell you a funny story and I'll tell everyone a funny story. Last year I was in Thailand and my girlfriend wanted to do this whole scuba diving thing. It was a gift for her birthday. I'm not a big fan of water, like especially deep water. My swimming skills aren't that great. So anyway, I go on this entire thing, and there, I was like, "Why do I need to do this entire license? I can just, jump." Although I didn't know how technical it was, and they told me if you have decompression illness, no insurance will cover you, and if you had to go to the doctor's office to get into a hyperbaric treatment, you might spend hundreds of thousands of dirhams, dollars, whatever, depending on your condition. So that's the point I realized that these hyperbaric treatments are very expensive, especially the ones which are there in like hospitals for decompression. But anyway, I don't